Wow. What's going on, you guys? Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation for this latest news. Just seen it from his channel, and he'll get it more in depth than I will. I'm just doing a quick video on it. But the Wilder Fury situation, the glove gate, I wasn't really going to touch on it because it seemed like early next year that fight likely will be happening, right? It just seemed like it because of the arbitration, the mediation stuff. It seemed like Frank Warren and Team Fury said, you know what, we better go ahead and fight this guy. So I left it alone. But once I seen this video on Dante's Boxing Nation of JD's wiping the ring down, I'm not going to have the actual video here, but I got the screenshot for you. But on Dante's channel, he got the video of him wiping the ring off because it was wet. And then he kind of tried to secretly grab this little white bag. What was in that white bag, Jay? That's the question. What was in that white bag? Us Wilder fans, we know how Wilder looks before every fight. And going into this particular fight, he just didn't look like Wilder. It seemed like the wind could have blew hard and he would have fell over. It seemed like he just never had his legs up under him. Wilder had no clue what was going on. He's not a lifelong boxing guy. So he probably don't know all the tricks and all that stuff that some guy who's been boxing their whole life, who comes from a boxing family, would know. But fired Mark Breland, right? A lot of mixed reviews, a lot of mixed reactions in regards to that. A lot of people feel Mark Breland saved his life. Others feel that Mark Breland went against what Wilder stated, the boss. Don't never throw in the towel. I'm a warrior. When I draw my sword, I expect to die by it. That's Wilder's mentality. And I respect it. But I also respect where Mark Breland's coming from, too. Because if Mark Breland's intentions was to save Wilder, then how could you really be mad at him? Right? But if JD's was really the guy that is allegedly the culprit, I mean, let's just look at the facts here. He was in the locker room when the gloves was being wrapped. You didn't suspect anything? You didn't see anything? If you go back and look at some of before Wilder came out and spoke on Halloween, a lot of his team was doing some of the talking. Tay Jones, guys like that, said only one man handled the water bottles. Only one guy. He didn't say who handled them, but he said only one man handled the water bottles. And then when I see a video of the fight, again, I see JD's, the one that's giving Wilder water. So now when you kind of put your investigative skills together, you be like, okay, so what was in that white bag? You was the guy handling the water. Deontay Wilder looked like he had no legs from the opening bell. He just really didn't look like he had any strength. That raises questions for guys like me, especially when we dealing with some nonsense like this. It's very interesting indeed. I think Deontay Wilder and his team needs to revisit this whole trainer situation. Yeah, nobody's caught this. Nobody's seen this. But boxing fans are on the job, man. And this is why us guys with these platforms are important, because your mainstream new media, your old media guys would never have even touched on this. But it's the guys that's on YouTube who cares about the integrity of the sport, who's looking and finding things that these other guys will never find. And if they do find it, they won't come out and speak on it. Crazy, crazy news. Shout out to Dante Boxing Nation for this revealing information. I wonder what was in that white bag, Jay. What was in that white bag? Is that the reason why Deontay Wilder simply just couldn't get it together in that fight? It raises question. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.